What, I mean, are not into a situation, but you did get a contract extension this past offseason. What advice do people give Tua in this particular situation that he's in?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a great question to start off. First and foremost, I think Tua is very well deserving of the opportunity to get a contract extension. He's worked his tail off, especially since I've started playing with him. I've seen nothing but growth, and the leadership that he portrays, not only for the team but for the organization, is definitely top notch. One of the best, if not the best, leader in the locker room and for the organization. So with that being said, I truly believe that he deserves everything that he has coming his way, plus more. And I'm just excited for him. It's going to be a great opportunity.
What happens if he sits out or limits himself during training camp?
That's under his discretion and his team. I can't really speak on that just because I'm not, I'm his teammate and I'm one of his brothers. We could have a conversation about it, but all in all, that's up to his, his team and his priorities are something that is of importance in that aspect. So, I think that it could be the right move, and guys in the locker room definitely understand that. Tua is Tua, and he's always putting the team first. That's how I see it, and that's how everybody in the locker room sees it.
You were front and center a few weeks ago when you saw the local hockey team go all the way. What was that experience like for you?
Well, I keep saying first and foremost, but I will say, congratulations to the Panthers. It's definitely time coming. Finally that they got it done, and it's exciting. I was a part of it, and to see the type of atmosphere that they had in Amarant, the fans and everybody in South Florida, it just gives you an extra boost as a player, as a professional athlete down here in South Florida to try to get your own championship. I held the Stanley Cup, and it was amazing. It was an amazing feeling. But also, I want to hold up the Lombardi trophy. I think that's even more important for me. And I want to share that with my family and you guys and stuff like that. So
I wanted to ask you about your experience at the parade and all. How much were you thinking, okay, this is what it might be like for us?
Yeah, no, the organization invited me to come out to the parade. I was in the parade, raining, just raining like crazy. It was a lot of fun though. That's a memory you can't take back. So to cherish that, to be a fan for, I've been a fan for about 11 years now. My first ever hockey experience was down here in South Florida. So to finally see them win that thing and then be a part of it and go to the parade, it gives me all the more gratitude to try to do my own, with the team and try to go out there and try to win one. So.
Coach always talks about the evolution of his offense, never the same as the previous year. As you've been in this offense for 3 years, 2 times now, back in San Francisco, here in Miami. How excited are you for what's next for this offense?
I'm very excited for this offense. Last year I felt like we left a lot of meat out on the bone in regards to plays and yards, and we were still the number 1 offense in the league. Now that we add the additions of Jonnu and Odell and getting all these key players back, it's definitely an exciting moment to be able to go out here and high flying offense, have fun, run around, and become even better than we were last year.
What do you think you have to add to what you've done the last couple of years?
Me personally, I think that one thing that I could add is more so in the pass game, and being more consistent in that realm. I had a talk with Frank not too long ago about me incorporating more so in the pass game, and he said, "Yeah, let's do it." So, I just want to evolve as a player, and that's been my goal each and every year, and try to work some facet of the game, and so, yeah, it's going to be exciting this year, and I can't wait.
I wanted to ask you more about the Panthers connection. Who on the team are you close to?
So I was really close with Brandon Montour and his family. He had his son, and I was able to connect with him on that front, but then also management. Bryce is a CFO of the team. I know Vinny and all those guys as well. So just being able to be around the organization and see the growth these past couple of years and understanding the team as well is definitely, enlightening.
Mike previously told us that he's been. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just one quick follow-up. You were on a team that got to that last game and then obviously lost. What did you learn from them getting there last year, facing that defeat, and then getting over the top this year?
You can't let one moment, just completely change who you are as a team, I feel like, and that was the case when we lost in San Fran. We got to the big dance, and we didn't let that moment define us. And as you can see, previous years, and even when I was there, we were still getting there, getting close, going to the NFC Championship and losing and stuff like that. But we still had that bond. It was that brotherhood that, we can still get to the dance and try to win this thing.
Mike previously told us that he's been drilling into everyone's head the 24-year playoff drought this franchise has had. How much has that message resonated with you as someone who's been part of it the last 2 years, and also knowing Mike the way you do?
Yeah, I think it's a great message that he's, portraying that to the team and letting us know that, hey, look, it's definitely a thing. And so we're just trying to figure out how we can win that one playoff game. Yeah, pardon me? Oh.
Please finish your
thought. Oh yeah, and it looks like we're trying to figure it out. Obviously it's still early on. We're in training camp now. It's first day, and we got a long ways to go. Into reaching that goal of breaking that curse. But if we have the right mindset, we understand early on. I think we'll be better off, figuring that out. Come down the road when it's time.
Last question is, what's something you've been in the league for a while? What's something you appreciate now, or had to learn to have a career like this that you didn't know early on?
Yeah, and people always ask me that question, and also what would I tell my younger self? I would tell my younger self, just stay patient. I think patience is the best thing that you could possibly do, especially in the career era that I've had, being cut several times. This is honestly my second stint with Miami. Nothing against the old, regime or whatever, but, it's one of those things where I just kept my nose down, kept grinding, had my blinders on, and didn't look back when I got the opportunity and made the most out of those opportunities. And, I would just tell myself that, no matter what, just still stay patient.